So, with the Fighters Pass Volume 2 slowly announcing characters, we are heading into dark times as fans because we never truly know what's next. But of course, that's not going to stop me from making 17,000 wish lists. So, here's the final one. And of course, there's an ARMS character coming out, therefore, one of these characters has to be an ARMS character. And for me, the one I want is. Yeah, so Dr. Coyle is the character I want in Smash. But why, you may be asking? It's rather simple. I think she looks cool, and she hovers in this trailer. I don't know if you'll see it, but she's pretty cool, and the music she has is also pretty cool, so I think she'd be a rather cool character to have in. I'm really just putting her in here to fit the ARMS quota. I really don't care about ARMS. I never played it, and I never plan to. It's just I had to fill that criteria at least somehow, I guess, and this is the character I want to see. I think she looks cool. Her, like I've said before, she looks cool. Her music is cool, and I don't know. This is the one I want. So yeah. Now that we have the mandatory character out of the way, we can finally get into characters I actually want to see. So with every Fighter's Pass, even though there's only been one, there's been this weird out of left field character that really doesn't make sense. That's not this character though. There are a lot of people who want Crash and Smash. I am one of them. There is entire Twitter accounts, entire Twitter hashtags, and entire accounts based on every platform you can find for social media that wants this little Bandicoot in Smash. I follow a lot of them. I really want this dude in Smash. It just makes a lot of sense to me, just because, like, Crash has been around just as long as Mario, and I feel like them teaming up in some sort of way, I guess, makes a lot of sense to me, just because we've had Crash games on, like, Nintendo consoles, and a lot of you are probably gonna go out there and say, well, they're all ports when, no, they're not. There are some GBA originals on there. Some of them we don't like to talk about, but others are held pretty close to fans because of how good they are compared to Bash. Anyway, Crash just seems a lot of sense to be put in Smash for me, and if you don't want Crash in Smash, then you're wrong. So when it comes to fighter number 3, I really kind of thought about this for a hot minute. And I realized that there's a certain franchise that has a certain character that doesn't do a good job of representing said franchise. Even their two stages don't really do all that well of a job, so I think this character really needs to be in Smash just to help this franchise out a little. So I feel like when it comes to Knuckles, they really don't have to do much just because he punches. That alone is a moveset. He can glide. That alone could be a moveset. This guy's got a lot of options as a moveset, and I feel like Smash could fully realize that in a way that Sega can't, because they just choose not to use this character very competently anymore. Sorry, Sega, but still. This character, Knuckles, the echidna, the one and only, the man who don't chuckle, he could be really cool, and I also just want him so we can get a potential remix of Unknown from me, and just to hear some of the epic Knuckles voice lines, because I think he's got some of the coolest voice lines in the games. Now I really don't want to go into this next character just because I don't have a whole lot of ideas for this, like, to talk about him, because spoiler, I guess. He's a Pokemon, so his moveset has basically already been decided, so there's nothing really to talk about. So, of course, there's going to be the inevitable Gen 8 Pokemon, and I have a strong feeling that it's going to be. I'm not going to talk about Cinderace. I really don't care about it. It just makes enough sense for me to want to put him in the list at least. I think he'll be cool. I just don't really have much to say because it's a Pokemon, so the moveset is pretty much already decided. But this next character I'm going to talk about seems like it makes sense. I know I've said that for a lot of characters by now, but um we haven't gotten an indie rep yet, which is strange, unless I'm forgetting someone. But we haven't gotten an indie rep yet. So I feel like the best idea for an indie rep would be Warning, this next part isn't really for the kids that don't understand what frick and heck mean if they're not monetized. So, there's some pretty no-no words coming up here, so if you're less than the age of 21, then leave and never return.
Dang it! God! Shit! No, 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 no! Bitch! Shit! No! Damn it! Fucking God! Fuck! Stupid! God damn it! Come on, man! Fuck! Oh, fucking God! Fuck! No! What? God! No! Fucking God! Whatever!
Oh.
No! Fuck! No! Fuck! Stupid! No! 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 Ah! What the fuck? For fuck's sake! Fucking come on! No! 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 Don't fucking jump at me, you piece of shit! I'll fucking stab your parents!
Hollow Knight is by far not an easy game at all, and him making people mad online because of how dope his moveset would be, because of how dope his game is, just, yes please. Plus we'd get a remix of Grim Troop, which in reality that's all that truly matters. But anyway, this isn't my video, by the way. I didn't make this, some other guy did. Credit to him, link in the description. And thus we have one final Smash letter for one final character in this Fighter's Pass. It does kind of upset me that we won't be getting any more characters after this, but that's okay. Sakurai has obviously stated that this does put a lot of pressure on him, and he wants to make the characters as good as they can possibly be. So it does make sense as to why he'd be taking a break. I feel like Sakurai would just put in a regular character that wouldn't be doing much at all, and I feel like he'd just want to take it easy with Psych! That's right, we're doing it again. I honestly do believe that these three characters belong in Smash. Kirby has 3 reps, and I know Sonic is only going to have 2 if things go right, but still, that's upsettingly low. I know we have characters like Ice Climbers and Game & Watch who only have 1 character, but they are from franchises that don't have any characters that we could put in Smash. But the 3 Mage Sisters could be great. Their moveset has already been made. Just put it in Smash, and bam, our imagination goes wild. Their gimmick, they swap between characters, and look at her, she's doing it once again. She's just being amazing once more, shooting her giant beams. Like, their final Smash could just be like killing people, you know. That's what they do. They do things and it'd be cool, and that, like, anything they're gonna do is gonna be epic because they know all sorts of moves they can use. Super death balls, super death lasers, they got it all, and that's all we truly need. So please, Nintendo, give me my triple mage epicness. That's all I ask of you. Their final Smash could even be this 3 Mage Sister triple wheel thing. Come on, I'll take anything, just put them in Smash, please.